Alrighty, so I'm now on my iPhone. This is my Android. It's an ROG Phone 3, and it's really clapped, as you can see. I broke the screen really badly. But regardless, it just keeps overheating on me, so I can't even use it. So, regardless, hopefully I can start making more videos on this iPhone, and we'll kind of go from there. So, I just want to give a quick rundown on how I'm doing on using Shadow.Tech to mine Ethereum or Bitcoin or NiceHash, basically. So what I decided to do was, first of all, I made an account. An account costs about $34 a month or so, which is not too bad, depending on what, obviously what GPU you're going to get and what kind of, I guess, payments you're getting in for mining. And so what I decided to do on this is that I went to our devices and I turned on both the CPU mining and GPU mining, because I was like, hey, this is being run on a server anyways, right? Like, this laptop is not running anything, so it's not really a big deal for me, where I'm just kind of like, electricity usage, it's not my usage in the first place, so who cares? And I do want to make a disclaimer here real quick that, by the way, this is totally against our terms of service. Do not go and do this on Shadow.Tech's thing, but I'm just trying to see how long it'll take me to get banned here. And so basically I've been kind of benchmarking everything here. We're still waiting on 4 benchmarks to go through. As you can see, we're still waiting on 4 to go through, but let's take a look at our, kind of what we're getting. So we're getting about 1.45 kilohash on our CPU mining, and it looks like we're using a Intel Xeon E5 version 3, and that's at about 2.5 gigahertz. So I'm pretty sure that's a really popular server CPU. So it looks like we're using that, and we're getting about, like I said, 1.45 kilohash. And if we look at our dashboard, that's getting us about 4 cents a day. It's really not much, but it's kind of like, who cares, right? Like I said, it's not costing me anything, so I don't really mind that. And so now we look at our GPU. So the GPU that I ended up getting on this account, I don't know if it changes depending on what account you have or what, I just have no idea how it goes. Maybe they only have this kind of GPU, or maybe it gets randomly assigned. Again, I just wouldn't know. But if you look here, GPU 1, NVIDIA Quadro P5000. Now, these are damn expensive, right? These are super expensive GPUs. I'm surprised that they're using these for a platform that's really meant for gaming. But maybe they got some sort of good deal on it or something like that, or maybe because it was already... Maybe they're borrowing server space. I just have no clue, right? But if we look at kind of what our benchmarks are on that, again, we still got 4 benchmarks to go for it to really run. And it was running earlier, but I added a bunch of these miners. But if you look here on CowPow, we're getting 16.1 mega hashes, which is not terrible, right? If we go here to Dagger Hash, we're getting 20.5 mega hashes. And by the way, this is without doing any MSI Afterburner, no overclocks, nothing like that, right? And as you can see, you can just kind of take a look at the rest of these hashing algorithms, right? I'll just kind of scroll through them real quick. But again, like I said, so basically on the Ethereum, we're getting about 20.5 mega hash, which, I mean, that's really impressive. I'm properly surprised about that. Right now, it looks like it's benchmarking the NB miner Dagger Hashimoto, right? So we're going to go ahead and kind of see where that goes. But if we look at the past kind of performance on this, so I didn't get a chance to really run it too long, but if we look at our past performance here, we can click on worker 1, which is what it's called for now, and we can take a look at this. So basically, I ran it for a little bit earlier, and then I ran it again for a little bit longer at this point. And if we kind of scroll here and get to just when we were mining, so it looks like we're getting a good $1 a day, which is at about 0.00002829 Bitcoin. And so I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but to be honest with you, like, you can see that it fluctuated a good amount, right? And we hit $1 something, then it dropped back down and all that. And the reason why it dropped down, by the way, over here is because it's just been CPU mining for a lot of this time. And I mean, again, we're CPU mining here, right? And the reason for that is that, like I said, I kind of added a bunch of these, I downloaded a bunch of these other miners, and so it's still benchmarking those. There's about 18 of them, and it's still trying to get through them. It looks like it's going pretty slow. Still got 4 left. I'm hoping it'll finish by the time I'm done with this video, but I'm kind of doubting that at this point. But like I said, let's say you're sitting at even $1, or we can even roll this kind of back to where we were making a good amount. and you're looking at $2.24. I mean, let's just take an average of that and put it at even $1.50, right? Which is kind of an underestimate, but it's all right. So even at $1.50, you're looking at 30 days of running this in the month, and you're making what, 30, 40, 45 bucks? And you're paying them 35 bucks, you're making a cool $10 for doing literally nothing, right? And so in my opinion, that's kind of impressive. I was actually surprised that they were pushing out 20 mega hash on that. I didn't expect it. Now, again, those couple things to note. First of all, you might get banned almost immediately. I'm seeing how long it's going to take me to get banned because it is against their terms of service to mine cryptocurrency on their thing. Now, one way that it looks like they've been combating that is by logging you out automatically, right? And so after a certain amount of, you know, you're not using the PC for a little bit, they end up just kind of logging you out. And so that's been a little bit annoying. I've been trying to figure out how to get around that. Currently, I've been using this mouse jiggler right here. It's or wiggler, sorry, mouse wiggler. It's literally on the Windows Store. So I've been using that generally, and it worked in the beginning, and then all of a sudden it kind of stopped working. And so one thing to notice is that Shadow.Tech in the beginning, after about 2.5 hours of work on their, 2.5 hours of being, I guess, idle on their thing, they'll kick you off of it. But it looks like, from what I've been reading, that they've dropped that down to half an hour. So if you aren't mining for a half an hour, if you aren't kind of moving around the mouse, if you aren't kind of typing things, after about a half hour, it'll just log you out automatically. And so that's the one thing that I've been kind of trying to find a solution for. It's been a little bit annoying because, like I said, that mouse wiggler is not working super perfectly. So I'm thinking about getting some sort of keyboard input type of thing going there too. And we'll kind of see how we can run with that. And so other than that, like I said, I want to apologize to Shadow.Tech for even making this video, and I'm sure maybe they'll find out a way to figure out what my account is and ban me immediately, right? But I did just want to kind of test the waters, see what we can do. And like I said, I've been pleasantly surprised on that. I am not gonna lie, I am trying to stall a little bit so that we can finish up these last two benchmarks. And my Android phone, I can just click pause and continue the recording later, but then it gets too hot and it just shuts off, so I can't even use it like that. But this phone, for some reason, I'm not able to pause my recording. I can only just continue to record. So I don't think those two benchmarks are going to finish anytime soon. Oh shit, there's only one left. Okay. Regardless though, yeah. What else is there to talk about when it comes to Shadow.Tech? Actually, my experience has been pretty good so far. I think my internet connection is not amazing, but to be honest, like, it's pretty cool. Like, I mean, I can surf the, you know, the web. I'm assuming I can play games. I haven't even tried because I'm not really a gamer too much, but I just think that's really cool. And you know, they give you a good what is this, 255 gigabytes of space, which is, I mean, honestly, for me, it's more than enough. And then you can get or buy up to up to 2 terabytes worth of space. And so if we just want to go on their website right here, we can take a look at that. Shadow.Tech. It's a cloud gaming type of thing right here. So again, $30 a month in order for you to get an account. And I don't know what areas they really service. I know that here in Texas, they do service this area. But like I said, I mean, this is literally meant for you to play games. You get a whole kind of PC going for you. And I honestly think that it's a really great service. And, you know, I actually had the idea to do something like this a long time ago, but I realized I didn't have the funding to have server space and all that. But I think that it's pretty great, especially if you're not going to mine. I would really recommend actually, you know, trying this out and giving them at least a little bit of your business. So regardless, looks like it started mining here. What are we mining here? Okay, we're doing Cow. It looks like that's the most profitable for now. So not bad. We're looking at 0 hashes for now, but I think it'll update in just a sec, hopefully. Let's give that 1 second. Using 111 watts, which is not a big deal because, like I said, we're not really paying for electricity here. So it looks like it's working on these blocks. It created a DAG. Let's see. I really kind of want to see what we can do here. Sorry, it scrolls really fast. 176 watts that we're using now. There we go. Look at that. So we've hit 16.91 mega hash, and again, that is with Cow. That's not with that's not on Ethereum. It looks like this is more profitable for now. And if we look at our dashboard and see what we're doing here, about 82 cents a day currently. It should update in a second. Well, I don't know what just happened there. Well, let's see if we can get an update here. Awesome, all 5 of our rigs are running here. Let's just give it a quick refresh. And there we go. I mean, we're running at 77 degrees, but like I said, really doesn't matter to me. 16.75 mega hash, 1.76 kilohash for RandomX, and again, it looks like it's still updating on that actual rig profitability. But regardless though, thank you for watching. I know this kind of got dragged on a little bit, but and I don't have too much information about it, but I'll try to keep you guys updated, kind of see what I can do here, and see if I can pull off keeping this thing running, you know, continuously. I'm just gonna click, oops, I don't know what just happened there. I just want to click stop wiggling, and let's click wiggle and just leave it alone. And as you can see, it starts just moving your mouse up and down, and hopefully this will work this time. And also you can see that their temps are rising like crazy. We got 84 degrees, and again, 0 profitability so far, but again, I'll try to keep you guys updated next week on this. Thank you for watching.